Hi everyone. Quick video today to talk about taking care of real human hair toppers and wigs. It's not dissimilar to looking after your own hair, but there are a couple of things that I know that many of us are a little confused about. How do we get hair? This is a newly washed Lois, looking like going from this to this Lois Silver Ash. It's very simple. Think of looking after your hair a bit like putting on your makeup. If you were just to put makeup on without adding or doing some skincare beforehand, your makeup would not look great. Okay, and it's the same thing about hair. Building the foundations of your hair care routine will mean that your hair will look better, will behave better, and last longer. Okay, so this particular piece of hair, this is Lois Auburn. She's absolutely beautiful, one of my favourite pieces. She's a silk top, which means she gives you a great realistic hair parting. And for those of you who don't need full wigs, but just need more hair on the top of your head to give you more density, maybe you've lost some or you're thinning, then hair toppers are a great alternative to hair extensions and to human hair wigs. All right, so let's start. We've washed this using a L'Oreal shampoo, the name of which has just slipped my mind, but I will put this in here somewhere, I promise you. What that's done is it has created a beautiful, silky, smooth piece of hair. When she was wet and after conditioning, we added our moisturiser, okay? And this is the moisturiser that we use. This is incredible stuff. Okay, we can't praise it more highly. Archive. Think of this as the peptides or the moisturiser for your skin, but for your hair. And you basically comb that through and leave her to dry naturally, which is what we have done here. And that has resulted in her having this beautiful, beautiful silky feeling. So what we're going to do before we style her is we're going to use a styling product that is going to give this hair structure. So if you want your hair to be extra smooth, then you need to use a product which is going to give you that smoothness. And L'Oreal Pli does that. It gives fine hair structure. It gives thicker hair more memory, like a hair memory almost. And we absolutely love it. But it's a wet product. So if you do put this on any of your pieces of hair while they're dry, you need to dry it in first before you start to use your heating products like styling tongs, straightening irons or steam pods. So spray her liberally, because this will also give you heat protection. And remember, not just a spray on the top, spray beneath too. Comb that product in, or brush. We use a Tangle Teaser brush. Brush it in. And then take your hairdryer, it doesn't have to be a Dyson, and dry it. Now, that should be fine, okay? You can already see that's taken some of that natural wave that she has in her out. Now, in order to give this more structure, we're going to use Steam Pod. And the reason I like the Steam Pod is it's gentler to the hair. And believe me, if you try to use these on your own hair, on your head, it's quite difficult. But using them with Betsy, when you put her in your hand and style her, is very straightforward. So you basically just grab the hair and we very slowly take her through the steam pod. I hope you can see how that's made a massive difference to that hair. And I'm just going to very quickly just do a bit more so you can see how the Pli product, styling product, and the steam pod, the difference it makes to the way that hair now looks. You see that? Okay. So that's basically what I would call a first pass. So this is our moisturiser. This is our foundation. And this product here, which is the Wella Ultimate Smooth Finishing Oil, is, if you like, our setting spray or our powder. It's the thing that is going to make all of those products look great. But the thing to remember is, and often we get confused about this is not going to hydrate either your hair or any hair that you wear, okay? It's simply going to make the hair that you wear, your own hair, more shiny, more smooth. If you've got a little bit of frizz, it's going to take that away, okay? But it won't hydrate. This is the hydrating factor. This is your moisturiser. So when we use products like these, we use a tiny, tiny amount. So literally, I've just used 2 tiny pumps. I warm it back in my hands, like so. And then I take my lovely Lois and I smooth it through. And I make sure I comb it through with my fingers as well. So we get all that goodness in the hair. And you can already tell, this is even before I've brushed it through, that has made Lois much more shiny. Oh gosh, and smooth. So at this point, you could just wear her as she is, okay? Or you could choose to put some waves through her, which invariably, that's what I do. I'm going to use the steam pot again to do this. And basically, I'll just show you a couple of passes just to show you how that looks. Do it slowly. The slower the better. You see that beautiful, beautiful wave. All right, I'm just going to carry on and do the rest of her now. This oil makes using the steam pod, it makes going through your hair, it's like going through butter, a knife through butter. Wonderful. And that, my friends, is our beautiful Lois Alban, all ready to go to our lovely client. Perfect. Thanks everyone. Bye bye now.